Hello, Gordon Hartshew here, crew chief of the Reading 2100 restoration crew. This month has been a concentrated effort on checking out, hydro testing, and cleaning up the superheater tubes that go in the boiler. The restoration of the 2100 is heating up as the inspection of the superheaters gets underway. This is a time-consuming task that demands precision, but it is critical to ensure the locomotive operates safely. First, the header bolt is removed to allow the superheater to be slightly lowered, releasing the ends from the header. Next, the superheater is removed from the flue. Care must be taken so as not to allow it to bow or bend, as each unit is about 20 feet long. Then the superheater is cleaned to remove the grime and debris. The cinder shields are removed next to allow for needle cleaning and inspection of both the shield and the portion of the tube exposed in the smoke box. While this is occurring, the remainder of the superheater is also being inspected for any excess corrosion, pitting, or twisting. We pay particular attention to the back end, where overheating can occur from the heat of the firebox. Next up is the hydrostatic test. A manifold is used that allows for both water and air to be injected into the superheater. Water pressure is then applied. First, water is flowed through the unit until it drains out clear, removing any rust or sediment that is loose inside the unit. Then the water drain valve is closed and the pump begins to build pressure to 500 pounds per square inch. Once at full pressure, the tube is hammer tested every 2 inches. The tube is struck with enough force to create a ringing sound, paying particular attention to the areas behind the cinder shields and where the tubes are curved. If no breach occurs, the tube passes the test and is good to be reused. With the pressure and hammer testing completed, the pump is shut off, the water outlet valve is slowly opened to relieve the pressure, and then air pressure is applied to blow out any remaining water. The last step is then to place tennis balls over the tube ends to protect them and to properly support them while in storage. Each individual superheater takes approximately 1 hour to remove, test, and prepare for storage. Repeat that process 50 times and the superheater inspection process is complete. As of the end of June, each of the first 20 of the superheater units have been hydro tested, and we're pleased to report that all were found to be in good shape. Those 20 units are now in storage and awaiting reinstallation. The next 30 are waiting for their turn as well. Meanwhile, back in the firebox, the hustle and bustle hasn't stopped there. The caps, sleeves, and stay bolts that were found to be leaking in our last hydrostatic test have all been removed and replaced and are ready to go for the next one. Once the firebox is proven watertight, we will begin pulling tubes and some flues for inspection of the boiler interior. Don't forget, you can help us fund the new boiler tubes by becoming a sponsor. Whether you pledge 1 foot at a time or a full 20-foot tube, your support brings our steam engine closer to making steam again. Visit us at AmericanSteamRailroad.org and head to our gift shop to find out more. Work on other areas of the locomotive isn't slowing either. The outer wrapper sheet of the firebox has now received a full protective coat of paint on both the fireman and engineer's side, and the combustion chamber metal is being cleaned in preparation for a coat of paint there. More sections of the running board are also being coated with protective paint. Our volunteers are in the process of removing the air reservoir brackets for ultrasounding testing of the boiler underneath. And last but not least, the tender was moved back alongside the roundhouse, where work is planned to continue later this year. Make sure to visit us online to help the 2100 get back on the road. Our gift store has items in stock ranging from t-shirts, mugs, and hats to books, videos, and posters. Don't forget about our new raffle. You can win $21,000. We look forward to sharing the magic of our operating steam locomotive with the next generation, but we can only do it with your support. That completes this month's video on our activities this month. Our volunteers here at the Midwest have certainly helped us get through this month's projects. We thank them for all their help and cooperation in our restoration efforts for the Reading 2100.